Okay, so we'll get started. The card we picked, Lapis Lazuli, make a decision. I have Lapis Lazuli, I don't know where it is right now. Lapis Lazuli, make a decision. So lapis lazuli is a good stone for the throat chakra. So that's what it means by make a decision, right? Is there something are you having a hard time speaking your truth, speaking up about being your authentic self, setting boundaries with people, scared to say how you feel? Is there something that you're not doing that should be coming from your throat chakra? So let's see, let's start there. I don't have my lapis lazuli. I will use iolite, it's fine. I'm gonna use the blue apatite. So we're working on the throat chakra. Okay, that was some for the throat chakra. Now, the other side of making a decision is maybe, what are you thinking? What thoughts are you thinking? Do you have limiting beliefs? So I'm gonna work a little bit on the crown. Is there anything that's limiting you because maybe you have a thought process that you can't say that, or you can't make something happen, or you can't succeed at something? So I'm gonna work on the crown, a little bit in the mind, to remove limiting beliefs. Karma? Oh, no, Karma, come here. That's my dog Karma for any new people. She likes to interrupt my lives. Karma, you want to say hi to people? Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Up. Up. Yeah. Yeah. You want to say hi to everyone? Yeah. Look over this way. Look over this way. Yeah. That's Karma up there too, my picture. Okay, so that was Reiki. We worked on the throat to speak your truth. If there's something that you need to say, to have some encouragement to say it. And then I worked on the crown to remove limiting beliefs around it. So let's do the other parts of the body now. So I'm gonna go to the lower part of the body. So if you're having any issues with your legs, feet, hips, toes, knees, anything in that area, I'm gonna send some healing energy. Oh, I forgot to say in the beginning, for anybody new, this is Reiki. Reiki is energy healing. Reiki is good for things like anxiety and stress. It's a good stress reduction technique. It is good to help pain relief as well. I use it for pain relief. But it is not a replacement for medical treatment. So if you already have an existing condition, it can help with the pain, but maybe not fix the entire condition. Like for me, like when I have tooth pain, it really helps, but I still need the root canal. So that's a little bit about Reiki. I do Usui Reiki, and that originated in Japan. And I say that because I don't know if everyone knows there's lots of different types of Reiki. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the root chakra. So the root can represent how grounded we are, and I just did a little bit of grounding, Reiki. It can also represent things like our family life, our home, our finances, our structure. So I'm gonna send a little bit of Reiki to strengthen those areas. the sacral. So the sacral is above the root, and that is our area of creativity and intimacy. Also, if you have any like menstrual cramps, fibroids, things like that, endometriosis, anything that can cause a pain in that area, this can help relieve some of the pain. And sometimes Reiki is good for a temporary fix in between doctor's appointments. So say you're waiting to go to a doctor's appointment, you're just not there yet, and you're in pain. Reiki is a good pain reliever in that sense. Now working on the stomach. Okay, next moving to the upper stomach, which is the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is our chakra, like of personal power, our self, our authentic selves. A lot of people do hold past trauma here, or past things that have happened to them that maybe they need to work through with inner child work. So if you do get emotional in this area, it's normal. A lot of people do. Karma's about to go to sleep now. Take a nap. Sending some Reiki to the back, so if you have back pain in any part of your back. Thank you. Is that a little dog? I love the dog pictures. All dogs are cute. I don't know why, but I'm sending Reiki to the armpit area right now. I feel like someone has a pain in the armpit area, like underneath. I don't know. So if that's you, just send in some Reiki. maybe a lymph node there. I don't know. I don't know if my screen is weird. Like, I look like I'm moving in slow motion. Because somebody tried to join and I declined it and then my screen got messed up. I'll never understand why people just try to join when all my comments are off. But my screen, if my screen is messed up, I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm gonna send some Reiki to the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, hands, fingers, if you have pain. I actually have a lot of pain in my right hand, I think from being on TikTok too much, scrolling. Okay, next I'm gonna move to the heart chakra. So if you, let's see, if you are going through grief right now, if you've lost someone, if you've lost something important to you, gonna send some loving energy to the heart. Sorry, I feel like my screen is slow still. Anyway, so I don't know if people believe in this, but I'm a big believer in Mercury retrograde. And we're in the Mercury retrograde shadow. So we will have some technology issues. So that's kind of normal right now. Okay, gonna do a little bit of the throat. We already worked on that in the beginning, but gonna send some Reiki if you have a sore throat, a cold, a cough, or even some congestion or anything going on in your lungs. Every time I go for the throat, I feel it. Okay, so now I'm gonna move to the neck. So if you have any neck pain, moving up to the jaw and the ears, the gums, mouth, and teeth. Okay, now I'm working on congestion. So if you have any congestion here, the nose, the sinuses, I'm gonna help clear some of that. I've said this before, but this is my favorite area to do Reiki on. Because I feel like this works the fastest. Like if people have congestion, sometimes they feel like they have to blow their nose and get it out. Okay, and now I'm gonna work on a headache. So if you have a headache or a migraine, any pressure in your head, this is gonna help relieve that. Okay, I'm gonna send a little bit of good luck. So if there is something in your life that you are waiting on, a job offer, a check, money, a relationship. Like me, I'm waiting for a relationship. Sending some good luck for whatever you're trying to manifest. Okay, in the beginning of the live, I picked a card. We got Lapis Lazuli, make a decision. Now I'm gonna put this card back in and see what the new collected energy is. Oops. Chrysoprase, allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive. I hope I'm saying that right. I do not have this crystal. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the comments on. So if you have questions about Reiki, you can ask there. If you're interested in a private session, if you go to my profile, there's a link, and then if you click on it, there'll be a button inside the link that says book a private session or book a Reiki session. And it's $55 US for 45 minutes to an hour on Zoom. If you'd like to be certified by me, I teach Reiki 1 and 2. You can send me an email at theselfcarelibrarian@gmail.com, and you can just say, I'm looking for Reiki certification Reiki information. And also the link is in my bio for my email in case you forget the email address. Okay, if you want to follow me on Instagram or YouTube at the Self-Care Librarian, I am moving all my TikTok lives to YouTube. So I'm gonna put all the replays there in case you want to rewatch it. All you have to do is watch, that's it. Yeah, just watch. Hi, Rona. Okay, Reiki 1 and 2, I teach together. If you learned Reiki 1 and you're trying to do Reiki 2, I'd wait at least 30 days. Before I go, thanks, I had a lymph node removed. Was that the lymph node in the armpit area? stone that's good for addiction is amethyst. Wow, Smith family. Well, that was you. I felt them. I hope that that positive energy is, you know, just heals everything quickly. Thank you, everyone. Smith family, it's interesting because I don't always feel specific people. I used to when I had less people join, but now I just send it to the collective because there's more people on. So that must have been pretty strong for me to feel it. Amethyst is good for addiction. Oh, animals love it. My dog loves Reiki. Brain fog, I personally, okay, it depends what it is. My first recommendation would be clear quartz. But with that said, if you think you have brain fog because you don't feel grounded, then I would recommend aragonite. I don't know you personally to know that, but if you feel like you're in the clouds, meaning you can't concentrate, you may want to try a grounding stone. So aragonite is good. Also citrine will work too for that. Oh, someone asked, how does Reiki work? So Reiki is universal energy. It's just positive universal energy. It's source energy. We all really have access to source energy. Reiki kind of just sends it maybe in a different way. Yeah, I guess that's a long story, but yeah. Vocal cord healing. Oh yeah, Karma said hi. She's sleeping now with her toy. Okay, I'll send a little bit to the vocal cords. There's this noise in my apartment. I don't know what it is. Oh, let me lower the music, sorry. Oh, I think someone's on their phone in the hallway. Sending a little bit to the vocal cords. Thank you. Oh, I'm Rona, that's good. Reiki is really good to do before the doctors. I do that too. So before I go to the doctors, I send myself Reiki to relax myself and for the best outcome of the situation. Okay, so we'll send a little bit for the heart. Hi, everyone. Thank you. You have a good night too. No, we're ending now. I'm just doing a little bit of Q&A. I'll be on for a few minutes. I got on early today because I know there are some people who watch me from other countries and their time zones different. So I was trying to go a little bit early today for people who usually stay up late to watch. Thank you. Okay, so that was a little bit for the heart. Reiki for spiritual awakening. I would say I can send some Reiki for grounding. Because when you go through your spiritual awakening, you need to stay grounded. And that's the thing with Reiki is sometimes you can't just send Reiki for one situation, but you can send Reiki for things in that situation. Thank you. It's very important if you're going through a spiritual awakening to stay grounded. Thanks, Rona. Oh, yeah, it's 2 a.m. there. Yeah, so 6:30, it's 6:30, it was 6:30 p.m. Eastern for me. And now it's a little bit after 7. Sometimes it's a little early for me because of work, but I wanted to do it a little bit earlier because I want to make sure that the people who can't watch always get a chance to watch sometimes. Your daughter's having 3 surgeries. What's the best to help with stress and anxiousness? I don't know if you meditate. It's very hard for some people. I'm not a great meditator. I think too much. But if you can try to meditate, that's good. Also, if you want to get a small amethyst is one of the crystals that is usually readily available. Most stores carry these, online stores and in person, and it's not too expensive. So amethyst will be very good for stress relief. Thank you. The Crystal Connection, Reiki for Anxiety. So go to my page. I just made a video yesterday for anxiety attacks. And it says save it. So if you save it to your favorites, you can watch it when you are in the middle of a panic attack. I understand I have panic attacks. I've had them for, 20 years. That's why I made the video. So go watch that video. You can save it. There's also a video if you scroll down a little bit from like 2 or 3 days ago for depression and anxiety together. So there are 2 recent videos about anxiety on my page. Hi. Thank you, lovely Naya 31. Yeah, she can wear amethyst. Amethyst is a nice crystal for, in my opinion, amethyst usually doesn't stress people out. Some crystals are very strong that when you wear them, they're too strong. I don't believe that to be the case with amethyst. Amethyst is a very relaxing crystal, and if it's too strong for her to wear, which I don't think it will be, she can put it in her purse or her pocket. So, or even when she goes to have the surgery, if she wants to put it, well, she could wear it during the surgery then, I guess, but they make you take off your jewelry, I guess. But if you want to put it in her room when she recovers, that'll be good too. So crystals just carry their own energy. So I use crystals for their own energy. I also use crystals and send more Reiki through them. But you don't need crystals for Reiki. Traditionally, Reiki is a hands-on technique. So they usually come through your hands. It can come through other parts of your body too, the Reiki, but traditionally it's a hands technique. But crystals you can use as another tool. I'm sorry, Maya. Oh, The Self-Care Librarian on YouTube or Instagram. I'm going to be putting all my lives on YouTube in the next week. I am working on it now. Thanks, Smith family. The Crystal Connection. I've had anxiety for 20 years and know that it's gonna come in waves. Sometimes that can make you nervous because you don't know when it's gonna happen, but just know that even if you have one and you think they're gone, don't get down on yourself because the anxiety comes in waves. I'll give you a suggestion. Last night, I had a panic attack for the first time in, I don't know, like 2 years. And I really got my anxiety under control lately. And I had a panic attack and I didn't know why. So what I did was I put my hand on my chest and I started breathing. And I said, I'm safe, right? So I'm safe, I'm loved. Keep doing that until you start to calm down when you feel like the anxiety is not that high. Then what I did was I thought, why do I have this anxiety? I have this anxiety because I'm scared. It's coming from fear. So what I did was cried. I cried because I'm scared. And once I cried, I released this heaviness in my chest. And I was able to start to calm down. So that's my suggestion. If you can, that's how I dealt with my panic attack. Okay, so the throat chakra, I personally like blue kyanite. But a lot of people suggest lapis lazuli for the throat. Hi, party girl. Amethyst is very good for addiction. Two crystals that are good for sleep are amethyst or howlite. Thanks, Maya. What crystal do I recommend on recovering from trauma? That's a hard one because trauma is so complex. But I would say it depends what type of trauma it is. But a lot of us hold the trauma in our solar plexus. And the solar plexus, usually yellow crystals or orange type of crystals, mostly yellow orange. I personally like orange calcite for recovering from trauma and your solar plexus. My personal favorite is orange calcite. Best crystal for protection, I like black obsidian. I like black obsidian. A lot of people will recommend black tourmaline. It's also good, but my favorite is black obsidian. Okay, Reiki for the lungs. Okay, so we'll send a little bit of Reiki for the lungs. I feel like my hair is all over the place tonight. I slept, like I washed it and then I fell asleep on it, and this is the result. Okay, so that's a little bit for the lungs. Hope you feel better. Thanks, Jenny. It is so important to cry and get your feelings out, because if not, it gets stored in your body. You can put amethyst in your pillow, yep. Another crystal for addiction. Okay, my first would be amethyst. I would say though, clear quartz can be helpful too. But it really depends on how you're feeling. Clear quartz is really gonna open your crown. If you don't feel grounded because of the addiction, it's gonna be important to get a grounding stone. So an aragonite, even a golden healer would be nice. More of these brown red crystals, because they are good for the root chakra. So when you're looking for grounding crystals, you want more of those colors. So you can use a crystal that's good for grounding, because with addiction, a lot of times we aren't grounded. Yeah, so the size of the crystal, so You'll see behind me, those pink ones are big crystals. Those crystals are really good for a room or a table, so you want to give energy to the space. The smaller crystals, you know, for me, I like medium-sized crystals. You'll see I have a lot of crystals that are like this size, like medium. Those are my favorite. I think they have a nice energy for their size and they're powerful. Small crystals do have energy still, but they're used kind of maybe for a different reason. Pocket crystals are used for, like, say you have a little crystal that you drive with for protection. So think of them as different ways that they're being used. For example, like, you don't want to put a gigantic black crystal in your bedroom. Okay? I have a big obsidian in the other room, and I put it in my bedroom and I started having like crazy dreams. That's not the energy for the bedroom. And you don't want to have a large one. Now I have a very small blue kyanite and it relaxes the room. But I want an even more restful sleep. So I want to get a larger kyanite. So I hope that helps. They all have powerful energy. And it's not that one is stronger than the other. It's that they're just used kind of maybe in different situations. Now, there are crystals that can be stronger than others. For example, this is a malachite. This is a tiny malachite, but malachite's a very strong crystal. So even this tiny one is going to have a lot of energy. Hi, so I just made 2 videos on my page, one for panic attacks and one for anxiety and depression combined. So Reiki can't heal anxiety and depression, meaning it can't completely solve it, right? The best thing for that is a therapist. But the videos I have can help relieve the moment. If you're having a panic attack, you can rewatch that video to calm down. I think that's you know, the best way to use Reiki for anxiety and depression. Thank you, Jenny. I have 4 young kids and it's chaos. What crystals do you recommend for calming a space? Let's see. Honestly, my first thing would be clear quartz. It's a calming energy, but I also like smoky quartz. So look into which ones resonate more with you, clear quartz or smoky quartz. I'm kind of leaning towards smoky quartz. For me in particular, I use smoky quartz for balance. So this situation, maybe there needs to be balance in the energy, so I would look into smoky quartz. And this is a flame, but there are really nice raw smoky quartz that have real, like, nice little shapes, and it's a little more, it's not smooth, but they're really nice for a room. So I would say smoky quartz or clear quartz. Okay, so Reiki for back pain. Okay, we could send a little bit for back pain. So to explain crystals and Reiki are different. Now, crystals come from the earth. Some are man-made. Some are changed, meaning manipulated their colors. Not all of them, some. But the crystals generally come from the earth. So they carry an energy with them. Different types of crystals, different colors can have different purposes energetically. So I'm sending a little bit further back. So that's generally a simplistic way to explain crystals. Reiki is a form of energy healing. So it can boost healing. And it can help with pain, it can help with anxiety. Now, Reiki doesn't cure things. You still need medical treatment. But Reiki can assist in healing. Both are energetic. You're getting energies from crystals, you're getting energies from Reiki, but they're not necessarily related. Okay, that was a little bit for the back. Let's see, Reiki for the heart. Okay, Reiki for early pregnancy. What do you mean? You're trying to delay the pregnancy so it doesn't come early, right? Is this what you're saying? Karma, come here, babe. Karma, come here. You gotta see Karma. Her face is like digging inside of her bed and she's licking it. Okay, that was a little bit for the heart. You broke your neck and you have a halo brace and you have pain. Okay, I'm gonna send a little bit for pain relief, general pain relief. Avery, yeah. Go with the crystal you resonate with. So say I say clear quartz and you go and you don't like clear quartz, don't get it. That is the best way to buy crystals. You buy the crystal that resonates with you. Okay, so sending some for the neck. And think about when you buy crystals, they kind of speak to you. When I first started buying crystals, I only bought crystals that when I showed up to the store, that's what I wanted. I was like, wow, I'm really attracted to this crystal, I'm getting it. And also, say there's 3 or 4 smoky quartz there and you don't know what to get, go with the first one you were attracted to. Don't question it. Don't say, well, because that happens to me, I'll go to the store and I'm like, oh, well, which one should I get? And I'm like, well, this was the one I was attracted to first. Often the crystal you're attracted to is the crystal you need. Okay, that was a little bit for the neck. My cup says fur mama. Okay, so if crystals break, that means supposedly that it means either they did their job, meaning they took what they needed to. So if you got, a crystal for good luck for like a job or something, if it broke, it did its job, meaning it absorbed the energy that it needed to from you and it broke. If you lose a crystal, it can mean that you don't need that crystal and it's going to somebody else, meaning say like, you lost, I lose crystals sometimes and I'm like, you know what? Wherever I dropped it, someone else will take it. That's why I don't mind giving crystals away. I see crystals as an ongoing collection. So sometimes I feel called to give my crystal to somebody and I will. And I'll get another one like that later. Okay, my theory is if a crystal necklace broke, it did its job of protecting you. Do you know what type of crystal it was? Meaning, say you had like an obsidian necklace and it broke, it did its job of protecting you. Karma, hey, come here, come on, come say hi. Rose quartz crystal jar broke. Let's see. Rose quartz is generally for love and the heart. It can also be self-love. I would take a second to think, are you struggling with self-love? And is there something that you need to work on with your self-esteem? I knew it was obsidian. Okay, it was obsidian because it protected you. It did its job. If there was something you needed protection for, it did its job. You tried getting a crystal twice and both times it didn't make it home. It wasn't meant for you. Get another one, a different one. your selenite broke off. Now, selenite is generally a cleansing crystal. So think about, was there something that you were removing from your life at that time, cleansing your life of? Okay, so crystals, I'll give you a few tips. When I first started collecting crystals, I always went in person. So you can Google metaphysical stores and they'll pull up crystal stores and in your area. Now, that's the best way to start collecting, is going in person, seeing what resonates with you, picking them up, seeing how you like the energy. Usually most stores will have a card with the name and explanation of what it does. That is going to be the easiest way to start getting into crystals, because there's a lot of crystals and then you may be overwhelmed. You can also get crystals online, so you can go to Etsy or Instagram live sales or Instagram live sales. I don't trust TikTok live sales. There are some stores that I trust, like Amityville Apothecary, Pink Heart Healing. Those two I would recommend. They're on TikTok and Instagram. But some of these TikTok sales that they scoop a crystal bunch and it's like $20 for a bunch of crystals, they may be fake crystals. So that's my recommendation. Oh, sending you love. Your boyfriend just broke up with you. Okay, or best friend. I don't know if it's boyfriend or best friend, but let me send you a little bit to the heart. So just a little calming energy for grief. Even though I just, figured those things out, I'm not psychic. This is important. Everybody can tap into their intuition. You don't need people to give you answers. You can tap into your own intuition. The more you do things, like the more I'm connected to crystals, the more I'm connected to Reiki, I think I become more intuitive. So that's some advice for people as well. Listen to your own intuition about things. You don't have to rely on anybody to give you answers. Okay, that was a little bit for the breakup, for your heart. Oh, that's nice. Your rose quartz necklace broke. I'm wondering if it's because I built my confidence back up. I like that. Because rose quartz is for self-esteem. So I think that's a nice way to look at it. I don't sell crystals, no. I'm just a crystal collector. I just know a lot about crystals because I collect them. What's a good crystal for manifesting my person? The best one to me is rose quartz. The smoky quartz thing, yeah. I think I'm more intuitive around stuff like this, like crystal stuff. Something I'm not intuitive with is my dating life. Everybody has, their area that they're not great with. But I am intuitive with certain things. I'm intuitive with like people's health. So when I do Reiki, I can feel areas that maybe they're having pain or something in. Oh yeah, so those are 2 rose quartz. There's a lemon calcite, a lemurian quartz, and an amethyst. Oh, nice rose quartz. Oh, for anxiety, I have 2 videos on my page. One I just posted like 2 days ago for anxiety attacks, and another one for anxiety and depression. You can watch those. But I'll send a little bit while we're here. But if you want to watch those videos, you can save them to your favorites and you can use them in the future. Hi. I cleanse my crystals with selenite. A selenite wand. So selenite can clear other crystals and cleanse them. I also use rosemary on my crystals, like smoke, just cleanse them that way. A little bit for anxiety. Oh, people want to say hi to Karma. She's like a rug, right? Clean and dust them. I guess with maybe a gentle towel. You don't want to scratch them. Some of these crystals, like selenite, can scratch easily. I haven't used sound frequencies to do mine, but some people use a sound. And then, yeah, the new moon, you can also put them out like on your windowsill. I do that too for the new moon. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna sign off. Let's see, I did the card, okay. So follow me on TikTok. If you wanna follow me on Instagram or YouTube, it's The Self-Care Librarian. If you'd like to book a private session, it's $55 US dollars. The link is in my bio. And if you'd like to be certified for Reiki 1 and 2 by me, you can send me an email at theselfcarelibrarian@gmail.com and just ask for Reiki certification information. Okay, thank you everyone for joining.